Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. I am Jaylon. In this video, we're going to be talking about root chakra growth in the US. Okay, so if you're in the US and never even heard about root chakras, you never heard about grounding, you probably have been living under a rock, but I'm going to hold space for you anyway. Um, we're talking about how it affects you in the US. So the importance of knowing how to balance your chakra system is going to be beneficial to how you move in your life, right? So we're going to start off with some relatable stressors in 2024 to let you know. Well, first, let's start with root chakra, right? Just a definition of what it is. Um, Dealing with the system, the energetical system, it is tied to the endocrine system, our glands. And whenever these glands are imbalanced, they cause certain type of imbalances within our emotions, our state of mind, and our being. And whenever we're imbalanced inside, you will see that imbalance outside. All right, so dealing with the root chakra specifically, that is located at the bottom of the base, at the caucus bone. Some people like to call it the gooch area. The root chakra is the one of the first chakras. Is connecting to Mother Earth, the grounding, the core of the earth. Okay, color associated with this is red, and the term for it is called Muladhara, right? But just basic information that you just need to know. Of course, you could do a lot of research. You see a lot of information on chakras online. I just wanted to give you a brief overview, especially how it's dealing with you, your energy system, and how it's affecting you in the US. And the root chakra is dealing with our support system, feeling safe, feeling grounded, having security within ourselves, feeling secure within our environment, relationships, our connections, feeling safe enough to want to create and to do more and to evolve, or even to just feel okay with not doing anything, right? That's your big grounding elemental energy. And that is connected to Mother Earth. Mother Earth supports us, Mother Earth grounds us. If you weren't on the planet Earth, you'll be floating in the universe. Even though we are floating in the universe anyway, on Mother Earth, right? It still acts as a supportive system for us. Okay, so that is the basics of root chakra. When this is imbalanced, you would see insecurities. You might have physical examples would be maybe you're under or overly sexual, right? Or you're not stable. Finances are up and down. You can never get financially stable. Maybe you don't feel safe in your environment. Maybe you don't feel safe in certain relationships. Maybe you don't feel stable or secure within your own thoughts, within your own mind. Maybe you don't push yourself enough to start something brand new. Maybe you need to leave something and start something brand new, and you just don't have the confidence, the fire, the energy, the drive, the focus to even get that started. That may be a sign that your root chakra is imbalanced, right? So we're gonna move forward and talk about how this is relating to us in 2024. Because let's be honest, a lot of people they're just studying the chakra system and they just think, okay, they studied it and that's it. Not realizing our energy system. I always say this is going to be our freedom free ticket, okay, to get on that freedom train, so to speak, that freedom hike. We are light beings, and within those light beings are codings within our system. So it's important for you to learn at least how to implement and practice basic chakra clearing and knowing how to self-assess and do some shadow work whenever you're imbalanced, overstimulated, understimulated, any of your energy centers. So relatable. Stressors in 2024. I'm looking down at my notes, you guys. The first one is economic uncertainty. So this in the States, right? If you are not working, it's kind of challenging for you to be stable financially, to pay rent, to buy food, to be able to take care of yourself. And to be honest, I put down economic uncertainty because you just never know based on the economy. If it's up, things are going up, and I always never understood how are we going? How are things being, the prices are rising, people's rent are going up, everything else is going up, food, traveling, gas, but your pay is not going up. So that's a little bit of uncertainty there. Even if you do have a job or something that is financially sustaining you, I also see that a lot of people are struggling because they just don't know if it's going to be something that is safe and secure. And that's something that I had to learn as well. And it could be something that is safe. It could be something that is secure, but are you content? Are you fulfilling yourself? Or are you just living or barely living? Are you just surviving, and not living, right? So economic uncertainty, you just are unaware, you don't know. Some people they pick up two jobs, three jobs just to make ends meet. There is an uncertainty there, especially during political times and whenever, we go through inflation or anything like that. Number two, political climate. I love how I mentioned that and it goes straight into that. I don't need to say much about this. Either party, whatever it is that you want to participate in, is going to affect you financially or not. Um, I'm going to leave that there. Social isolation, right? This one was pretty big because although there was a rise in remote positions, which I love and I support 1000%, because it allows us to be free. It allows us to connect and to have that time for our families, for the things that we want to invest in, for our spiritual work, right? We get to have a balance. And now moving into the Aquarius age, that's what it's asking of us, to be more balanced, not just to work and make money and do this and do that. Are you healthy? Are you happy? Do you have healthy relationships? Do you feel content? Are you spiritually connected? All those things are important because we need a nice balance in our lifestyle. It's not just getting money. So the social isolation, I want to talk about the importance of community, either if it's your crew, your peoples, your spiritual team, like-minded individuals, source, your ancestors, um, the community that you're living in, the community that you're building, the family that you're with, that you grew up with, or the family that you're developing for yourself. It's so important to have community and support because they not only act as other beings to intertwine with, to from, to create interdependent relationships with, which is important because without other people, it's kind of challenging to grow. It's one thing, and let me be clear. Of course, you'd get to remove yourself from people that doesn't serve your highest good. However, just because you remove yourself doesn't mean you get to stay isolated forever. You need to grow. And in order for you to grow, you get to interact with others, right? So you're going to connect with like-minded individuals, or you're going to at least learn how to control your energy centers, control your emotions. So if someone doesn't agree or someone is on another vibrational frequency, you're able to still maintain your tethering to source, to yourself, without feeling threatened or like you need to show up as something else other than, right? So social isolation is definitely a rise, and this is some of these things are affecting your root chakra because it's creating instability. Remote positions are great, but it could also cause you to just stay and work all day. Even if you're in the house with your family, you're at work for 8 to 10, 12 hours. And you might take a few breaks in there, here and there. And if you can, I highly encourage that you do, because that job will still be there even if you're not there. Even your business, even whatever it is that you're pouring into, if it's an entrepreneurial opportunity, it's still going to be there, or it's not going to be there if you're not there to fuel your energy into it. Okay. So number four, environmental concern. One of the reasons why I put this here is because of technology, right? Technology, everything is a give and take. You can use technology for positivity to bring more stability, food, structure into a country, a community. You could create new ways to heal certain disease. We're now utilizing technology to um, look at the action and the activity of the brains, the neurons, how it's affecting us when we're breathing, when we're becoming more mindful, when we're doing meditations and all of those kind of things, and kind of like gauge to where we need to be on a more balanced level. So as we're doing that, yeah, I just cracked my hands. I do that. So as we're doing that, technology can be used in that positive aspect. However, everything has polarity. So also technology can be used in a negative aspect where now you're becoming addicted to it. You're comparing yourself to other people that you're seeing based on social media or excessive use of social media. You're not using it in the best way, right? So um, these environmental concerns, that is it's not only affecting you, but it's also affecting your environment, how you're connecting with your environment. And the root chakra is dealing with connection. If you don't feel grounded, and trust me, I've been in my crown chakra for a long time. If you don't feel grounded, you feel a disconnection from others. And even if others don't really get you, that's fine because more and more, all of us are not here from the same star constellation. We're not all the same spiritual beings. We didn't all come here with the same purpose, right? You just get to honor your walk and honor yourself. But in order for you to do that, you have to remember who you are, operate as the generator, observer, and destroyer in your life, God, sovereign freedom within yourself, right? So that you can have healthier relationships and enjoy this experience for what it is and what you want it to be, right? So environmental concerns are highly here when it comes to trying to balance your root chakra in 2024. Um, when you're dealing with technology and and community building, right? Then the fifth thing is health challenges. So obviously, this causes any type of destabilization of your root chakra is going to cause destabilization in all areas of you. And we are multidimensional beings. So we're not just talking mental, astral, physical, emotional. We're talking about the entire frequency, entire template of our being. So mentally, you're not stable, you're not grounded, you're overly doing something or not doing enough, right? Physically, you may have sciatica, you may have foot issues, you may have athlete's foot, maybe you don't really want to engage too much in sex, or maybe you're engaging too much in sex. You have too much energy going out of your root chakra, or not enough to stimulate you for it to rise up your spine to reach your crown chakra. So you could be like that enlightened being that you came here to experience to be, that you already are, by the way. All right. And those are just some five examples that I hope resonates with you to see how this could affect you in your root chakra if you don't know the proper exercises or even the measure and the assessment that you need to implement for you to see where it is that you need to get balanced with. And there's a lot of these things I had to experience, I had to learn, and I had to forgive myself so that I could do the necessary work to at least feel content, whole, and complete within myself so that I could start moving physically, mentally, within that space. All right. So I really hope this is helping you guys so far. So, five exercises to balance your root chakra. Just so that in the US in 2024 or anywhere that is busy and you're dealing with all of these relatable current stressors in 2024, you can maneuver a lot easier. Of course, you guys already know I'm going to talk about meditation. Grounding meditation for the root chakra, though, is very important. You could do this in how many ways that you would like, but one of the most powerful ones that I enjoy doing, and there's two. There's actually more than that, but you could take like a red garnet or a crystal and you place it at the bottom of your caucus, at the bottom at the tailbone of your spine. So if you're sitting down, you could sit on it, right? And what you're doing is at the same time you're focusing on that energy center and you're surrounding it. You're seeing a red light there, kind of like moving like a vortex in a circular motion as you close your eyes and you meditate. You take deep breaths. Um, while you're doing this, you could start doing certain type of affirmations, or you could even listen to root chakra frequency hertz, okay, or grounding energy. You could even listen to nature sounds. You could listen to birds singing, all of those things for at least 15 to 30 minutes, morning and night, if you can, wherever. Get it where you fit in. Okay, invest in your own energy. Do something for yourself every day, and it could literally be just a meditation for 15 to 30 minutes. All right. The second thing that you can do is a nature walk. Please take advantage of your parks. If you guys don't have like a nice area where you can go out on a nature walk, if you have a park and there's some trees and stuff like that, hug a tree or just at least go take a walk. One of the greatest things that I love about nature walk is that you can walk barefooted. You could do grounding walking. So you could either walk barefooted, or if you're near a beach, you could walk barefooted on the beach, right? Allowing it to release those free radicals out of your body. I try to go to the beach while I'm in Ghana damn near every day, but I'm not gonna say it's impossible. It's just there's so many other things that are going on. However, I'm at the beach at least once a week. Every weekend, I'm at the beach, or I'm walking barefooted outside, and I just ground myself. I imagine myself connecting to the core of Mother Earth, and then I connect to the sun, or I utilize that red crystal. I sit on it and I meditate, listening to solfeggio sounds, root chakra solfeggio sounds, hertz frequencies, or anything like that. Third one is earthing, which I already told you. So you could either do that grounding meditation or you could do earthing where you're walking barefooted on the ground, on city parks, the beach, the sand, wherever, is more suitable for wherever you are watching from all over the world right now. The fourth thing, affirmation. A lot of people don't believe in affirmation, but the reason, and I didn't at first, before I saw the movie The Secret. The secret kind of ignited something within me. Like I literally felt a light bulb and heat on top of my head when I watched The Secret. And it was just something that I instantly connected to. And by then, I started to delve into more spirituality, self-awareness, metaphysical healing, and clearing, and becoming aware that I am an energetical being, right? We all are energetical beings. So when I started to do affirmations, it was kind of challenging because it's kind of like you're lying to yourself. The things that you're saying, the things that you're affirming, they're not even here yet. You're not even experiencing them yet. But one thing that I always experienced or felt was certain things. So I always felt strong. I always felt resilient. So when I would affirm those, it would kind of like feel even more powerful, you know? So try to find affirmations that work with you, but utilize grounding affirmations. I feel safe. I feel secure. I'll give you a couple in a little while. Let me see if I have some written for you already. Yes, you could do this one. I am deeply rooted in the present moment, and the earth provides me with all the stability I need. Okay. Or you can say, my foundation is unbreakable. I trust the earth to support and nourish me in every way. Okay, you could rewind that, pause it, and write it down, and you could even affirm that to yourself. You could look in the mirror, or you could do that grounding meditation, or even as you're walking on the beach, you could affirm these things. And I really suggest that you guys can also rewrite your own root chakra affirmation to really empower you even more, because it'll be something that you personally created. Okay. The last thing is movement, exercise, either yoga, Pilates, which is something that I just started to enjoy and getting more into, as well as yoga, weight training, going for a walk, sprinting, swimming, biking, even if you just go out for a walk, just go outside and move your body. Because since we are energetical beings, the energies of our emotions get blocked within our endocrine system, our chakra system, and they become stagnant, they become stuck. And there's certain disharmonious experiences that we'll experience outside of us, and that'll be a cue to let you know where you're imbalanced, where you are imbalanced within yourself. Okay, so when you do a little bit of movement, you exercise, and you do the affirmations on top of that, lit. Okay, you're gonna be really good. And after a while, your cells are listening to what you're saying. So they're gonna start to believe you. And the more they believe you, the more they're gonna start to feel harmoniously within you. The more that happens, you start to vibrate a certain frequency that is being sent out to the universe, and then it matches your frequency with the experiences that you want to experience. Right? So it starts from inside out. It might not be something that you believe just yet, the affirmations that you're doing, but it's gonna be worth it, because the more you do it, it's kind of like practice. The more you work out, the stronger you get, right? The healthier you eat, the better you get. The more you study something, the easier you start to pick it up, the easier it is for you to know, right? So it's same concept. Just keep repeating these things, either if it's exercising, eating healthier, affirming, journaling, reflecting, doing your shadow work. The more you do it, the better you get at it, the better you get at it, the stronger the impulse and the reaction to the universe and what it's going to return back to you for you to experience. Okay. Let's see. Signs of a healthy root chakra. Okay, so some signs of a healthy root chakra. I just put some down. Strong sense of security, emotional stability. So you could be very resilient when it comes to your, say, this is trying to throw you off emotionally. They're trying to say something sly to kind of like get you to react, or maybe they know that you're someone that is always grounded and you give great advice, but they're gonna come to you to kind of like ask you for advice, but then they counteract it. They don't want to take it, or they're trying to say it doesn't work. Any kind of negativity is just so that you can fuel into that. And that's how energy gets mixed. That's how you get energy vampires, because they're coming with negativity. You have positivity. But when you take on their negativity, they take on your positivity. So you always want to be grounded and tethered within your own emotions, within your own energy, and be that space for yourself and for others. Okay. Connection to community and others, it's very rewarding just to know that you have just a handful, even if it's just one other person that you can relate to, you can have open conversations with, you could be supportive with, they could be supportive towards you. They have an interdependent, you have an interdependent relationship with them. It's not codependent, it's not narcissistic, it's not manipulative. It's pure unconditional love and respect for your growth and your experiences, and vice versa. Community is so important because it fuels back into you the same energy that you're putting into yourself. And you guys can do this for each other. Okay. Physical vitality is another one. The more you exercise, the more energy you have. The more energy you have, the better sleep, the better you are for yourself, the better you are for your loved ones and the people around you. So make sure you not only work out, but you get some sleep. Um, the one, clarity and decision. Of course, if the energy is flowing, that means putting your attention and energy to, it's going to be easier for you to pick up certain things, become clear in your decisions and your choices because you're not fogged up with emotional instability or other people's energy, right? You're very clear, your channel is clear, your energy. When I say channels, your system, your chakra system is clear. You're not emotionally manipulated. You are tethered within yourself, immovable, right? So be very clear when it comes to choices and decisions that you need to make, or at least you'll be able to be like, okay, this isn't working. Maybe it worked for a little bit, but now this is a new aspect of me. I'm in a new space. I'm with new people. I want new for myself. So obviously, I'm going to have to be a new version of myself. So be real with yourself. Do shadow work, release certain things that serve you. Be a location. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a job that doesn't serve you. It could be just you believing in yourself. And now you get to believe in yourself more. You have more energy, you're more energized, you have more vitality, you are more excited, right? So that way, the root chakra at the base of your spine now is going to start to travel up your spine and go to the sacral chakra, where now you can have healthy relationships with others. You can collaborate with others. You can be very creative and create something from the heart, something that is special. You have the energy to do that. Not only that, you feel safe and secure, either mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, where you know what, I'm good. I'm not worried about my basic needs. Create something now. I feel inspired to create something. That's the benefit of really working on your root chakra, especially if you're in the US, New York, Brooklyn. I've been there, so I'm well aware of that. Okay. The lastly, this is just an extra one that I added, choosing yourself. Because everything that you do, you get to choose yourself. And whenever you're working on your root chakra, this is you choosing yourself. Whenever you're working on any type of shadow work, your chakra system, you're doing self-reflection, you're meditating, you're praying, you're journaling, you're eating healthy. If whenever you pour your attention and your intentions onto yourself, you are loving yourself, you're choosing yourself. And when you choose yourself, then everything else that you're magnetizing to you will also choose you. Okay? So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what's the next chakra you would like me to speak about down in the comments below. And I really hope you guys can take these exercises and start to implement them a little every day until you're more comfortable and you have fun with it. Don't be so rigid. Don't think you have to do it exactly the way that I told you to do it. Tap into yourself. Be creative. You are your own generator and observer and destroyer in your life. I'm only a mirror reflection of you. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.